Alex de Minaur wins 50th tennis match for 2025, reaching Shanghai Masters clash with Daniil Medvedev. World number 7 Alex de Minaur has hailed the milestone 50th tour-level victory in his best-ever season as amazing after easing into the quarterfinals of the Shanghai Masters. But now the Australian number 4 hopes his win. A 7-5, 6-2 victory over Portugal's Nuno Borges is just a staging post on his way to what could be his first ATP Masters 1000 triumph. De Minaur has gone this far 6 times at Masters in the past, reaching the semifinals and a final once each, but never claiming a crown, with Alexei Popyrin's 2024 Canadian Open win still the only Australian triumph since 2003. De Minaur became the 4th Australian man ever and just the 3rd men's player in 2025 to hit the 50-win mark, following Carlos Alcaraz, 67, and Taylor Fritz, 50, with the Sydney-sider also leading the tour in 37 hardcourt victories for the season. The landmark never looked in doubt once De Minaur had earned the only break of the opening set to go ahead 6-5, starting a run of 6 straight games as he assumed total control in the second, eventually hitting 19 winners and making just 10 unforced errors over the course of an hour and 48 minutes. It set up a last 8 date with 16th seed Daniil Medvedev, who outlasted Lerner Tien 7-6, 8-6, 6-7 on 7th, 6-4. De Minaur's season, with 50 wins and 18 losses, tops his previous best of 47-21 last year. But he did earn 2 titles in 2024, and is aiming to match that by landing his second of 2025, following his triumph in Washington in August, with the draw looking a little more open after shock third-round losses for Jannik Sinner and Alex Zverev, and the absence of Carlos Alcaraz. For me, it just shows consistency, and that is what I am most proud of, De Minaur said of his half-century. Showing up every single week, and it is an amazing number. I am hoping for many more to finish off the year and not stay at 50. It has been a successful trip to Asia so far. The brutally hot and humid conditions in Shanghai have taken their toll, with Sinner retiring against Talon Griekspoor with cramp, while Novak Djokovic was sick on court during his win over Yannick Hanfmann. I told myself at the start of the week it was all going to be a big mental effort to go out there and compete, De Minaur said. I am happy to be in the quarterfinals and give myself another opportunity. Medvedev struggled with cramp in his win. He kept telling his watching team, "I'm done," and looked at one point as if he was about to quit before he eventually prevailed after nearly 3 hours against US Teen Tan, who beat him in another grueling affair at the Australian Open in January. De Minaur will be facing his old Russian foe for the 12th time on Friday, with 29-year-old Medvedev leading their head-to-head 7-4, but Demon winning their only 2025 clash in Monte Carlo and 4 of their last 7. The winner would then have a semi-final against the victor between 12th seed Felix Auger-Aliassime and Frenchman Arthur Rinderknecht. Canadian Auger-Aliassime outplayed Italy's Lorenzo Musetti 6-4, 6-2, while Rinderknecht accounted for Czech Jiří Lehecka 6-3, 7-6, 7/5. Musetti's defeat is further good news for De Minaur, as he eliminated the Australian in his only Masters semi this season at Monte Carlo, and they are direct rivals to grab a place in the 8-man ATP Finals in Turin. The Italian is on 3,435 points in 8th place, 110 behind De Minaur in 7th. Auger-Aliassime has moved on to 2,905 points in 10th, with Briton Jack Draper in 9th, already out for the season with injury.